Oh, sorry. Oh, that. Sorry about this. Okay, I'm going to demo two painting I did this week. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so we're going to mount two paintings. One is after Grandma Moses, and another is Master. I call him Grandpa Baishi. Baishi and Moses, Grandma Moses, are both lived in first half of last century, and both lived about over 100 years old. And they started to paint late in their life and become very famous, very successful in their career. So both of them are rural grew up in the countryside, so they paint countryside. So I'm going to mount the painting I just did this morning after Baishi. It was two houses with two pines. Right? I changed one of them into mulberry trees with the inspiration of the mulberry fruits in our mulberry tree in our backyard. So I did that. And after the class, I signed. It says mimicking Baishi. So this part is mimicking. This is my own addition or interpretation. There's some stains on the backing paper, but it's on this corner with the trees. So I'm fine, I think. Just add some more fruits to it. Not going to worry about that. So I'm going to spray a little water just to relax the paper. This is very thin, unsized paper, so it's easy to get ripples during the painting process. Now I'm going to put this back. This is the release paper, comes with the silicone film. We call it silicone paper. And on the back of the painting is the backing paper for permanent support. Very slippery. This paper is like a parchment paper. You can also use a piece of parchment paper if you don't have it at the first. You will have it as soon as you got the first done like this. First painting done like this. And this is to prevent the painting from stains from the iron or sometimes the extra silicone exposed. Silicone is the adhesive, heat activate adhesive. Now we should use silk. Actually, it's pretty hot. It was set on cotton. That's why it's very fast. Oh, sorry, touch the iron. Let's put on this side. Okay. So normally I don't iron on the back side. You could do so. I'll put the paper protect it like that. Then you can also iron on the back of the backing paper, just to make it flat for picture purpose. Sometimes you do this. So now it's done. I already did this one with a different, slightly different procedure. We call it type A or method A. Before painting, I mounted the silk. I backed the silk with silicone, so it will not ripple that much because the silicone film prevents it from bleeding. And but this is not permanent support, so I take this off and put this backing paper. I could have trimmed it before, but I decided to let the collector to do that. So I just leave all the extra margins, and you can see the unpainted material is slightly blue tone. So this is method A. You mount the original painting either before or after painting, and then you transfer it onto a permanent support. For this step, I don't use any water. I just reactivate the silicone with heat. This is a special silicone. It's heat sensitive. Some silicone are pressure sensitive. Some, those peeling off silicone on the TV monitor or some computer, they don't really stick permanently. So they're temporary silicone glue. This is archival. It's done. It's made for dry mounting purpose. Okay. This is a study after Grandma Moses. And this is my demo today in my Chinese landscape class, in-person class. It's mulberry tree and pine. This was a happy accident. After I finished painting, I got a stamp from a testing paper, and that actually balanced the whole thing. So I just leave it there. I could make it into something concrete, but I think it would better just leave it like stone or something to weight the composition. So that's my latest work on Baishi. He's a folk and a literati painter combined. More like a folk artist. He paints more popular themes like fish and shrimps, most famous, and chickens. They're kind of everyday life. And his landscape is nostalgic, like just like Grandma Moses. They both like painting houses. That's why I compared them today. And they both lived a very long, very fruitful artist life. So everybody wish you that inspiration and start doing your painting and enjoy. See you next time. Bye-bye.